Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and today we got to talk about a new package of items that was added to the Final Fantasy XIV Online store earlier today, as of the recording of this video. Now, most of the time when I go through the Lodestone, posts like this, I just scroll right past them. Optional items, new items in sale. It's either something I'm just not going to buy 99% of the time because I don't really like engaging with the online store if I don't have to. Or it's old seasonal items that either I already have or I just didn't care to get the first time, so I'm not going to buy them now. But this one was a little different. So while they did say they were adding the All Saints Wake 2023 items to the MOG Station, and they are there now, they also announced a new account-wide purchase called the Adventurer's Supply Kit. This includes the Menphina's Earring, which was the Endwalker, I believe, pre-order earrings, 30% more EXP from enemies when level 80 or below. Reminder, that works until level 81, technically. A Phial of Fantasia, Aetheryte tickets, and more. And we can see what the and more is in this image. It's one of the glow stick emojis. I think there's a few of those. And one of the parasols. Yeah, things that don't really matter to me. I'm looking at the Fantasia and I'm looking at the earrings. Actually, I'm looking at the Aetheryte tickets too because I love free teleports. Now, I've been wondering when they were going to do something like this. I have been saying for years, the lack of availability for EXP boosting earrings is kind of silly. The fact that it's always been a pre-order bonus and they've never done anything. They do have the Bosian earrings that you can get from, well, Bosia. But even still, I've always been like, they probably should just like add it to the digital deluxe edition or put it on the MOG Station or something. And they're finally doing that. What's surprising me is that it's account wide. It makes sense. The Menphina's Earring is an account wide item. Fantasia's, I also believe, are account wide. So like those items are by default account wide. So maybe that's why. Maybe they just like tie those items together and it was the only way to make it work. Who knows when it comes to the inner workings of Square Enix's background stuff for their store in the game. But they're finally doing it. Now, while I was initially excited, I was prepared for this to be like 20, 30 bucks. And to me, that's crazy because like the Menphina's Earring, while it is tied to a monetary cost, it was part of a pre-order bonus. It wasn't extra. You know, it wasn't like you needed to pre-order the collectors or it wasn't part of the collectors at all. So it was technically like free for pre-ordering. I know it's a bit of a weird thing. And Fantasia's, we have a couple of free ones in the game, but you know, those we know are like what, 10 bucks? I think it's, what is it? Are they 5 or are they 10? I think, what is it? I thought it was like 10 for 1, 25 for 3, and like, I don't know, 40 for 5 or something like that. Either way, we knew what the approximate value was. So I was pleasantly surprised when I clicked on it and saw that the entire kit is $10. So the Fantasia, it's basically a Fantasia that comes with a bunch of other stuff. And while I'm not really ever going to be like, oh yeah, you've paid items. You know, I'm never going to be like that. At the very least, they didn't try to go nuts with this. They just said, yeah, you know what? We'll introduce this. The earring will definitely get people to buy it, especially if they plan on using a Fantasia, which a lot of people are Fantasia addicts. And if they don't have any EXP earrings, it just kind of works out. If anyone has ever been part of a pre-order for an expansion, they probably don't care about the earring. This whole thing kind of goes to the wayside, and maybe you just go buy Fantasias if you're Fantasia addicted. But it's really nice to see them finally making the earrings available in some capacity. I still think in-game ways to earn them would still be better. Maybe not the Menphina's Earring, maybe like something more like the Bosia Earring. I would prefer to not have that kind of, have to go to the MOG Station buy it. But hey, at least it's here. It's good to see. And yeah, I figured it was good for anyone to know in case you don't have any of the pre-order earrings, if you didn't get the Dawn Trail one, or if you just start playing the game. So if you have a friend who starts playing the game and they ask if there's anything on the MOG Station they should buy, this is probably the thing. Like, I just can't imagine recommending any of the other stuff that's on here. I wouldn't recommend the EXP boosting sets that they have because the stat lines are terrible, and they only last for the first however many levels of the game. This is definitely the big one. But I wanted to just make a quick video letting you guys know that they added this to the game and to just give my thoughts on it. And my thoughts are, don't want to go to the MOG Station, but hey, at the very least, it's not a ridiculous cost. You know, it's in line with one of the many items that are on here. So anyway, that is going to be a wrap for this video. Let me know what you think of the Adventurer's Supply Kit. Are you a big fan of them adding this type of item to the MOG Station, this type of kit, I should say, with these items to the MOG Station? Would you prefer they take another route? I know I thought like, man, they really don't know what to do about all the levels we need to earn, right? Like if Menfina's Earring changes with like any of the future expansion leveling changes they may make, because who knows, then it's whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. It still would just last until Shadowbringers content at the end of the day. End of Shadowbringers, I should say. But yeah, that's going to be a wrap. Be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned. We are coming close to the patch day, so we will have more news. We will have more videos, and yeah, November should be fun. Anyway, I will see all of you in the next one. And until then, take care.